Bonjour, les étudiants of class 10. Hope you're doing good. So today's class, as I told you, will finish the composition of lesson 1. So the dialogue, letter and essay of lesson 1. So the exercises 11, 12 and 13. Okay, so we got some 5 or 6 slides. Okay, so we have made it a bit simple and it will be easy for you to learn. Hope you write it in your classwork neatly. And one more thing, if you got an exam in the next few days, okay, maybe in the next weeks and so on, the pattern and portion, okay, the portion will be the first 2 lessons. Okay, the first 2 lessons completely, the translation, question answers, exercises, opposites and composition. Okay, so the first 2 lessons will be the portion for the next exam. Okay, if it's a midterm or whatever, okay, so that will be the portion. And the pattern I'll tell you. Okay, so that will be from these. Okay, so exercises, translation, question answers, composition and opposites. Okay, nothing else we saw. Maybe we'll be having some fill in the blanks or choose the best answer. Okay, so that's it. And so now we'll get into the slides. Okay, so please write neatly and share the picture so that we can share it in our group. Okay, so let's go. And so here it is. So the 11th exercise, which is a dialogue of lesson 1. Okay, so imaginez un dialogue entre deux agriculteurs. Ils discutent le temps qu'il fait dans leur village. Okay, so imagine a dialogue between two farmers. They discuss about the weather conditions in their village. Okay, so that is in their village. So it's just an imagination. Okay, so if you can write it on your own, you can write it. Okay, so make sure it's simple and easy to learn. Right here. So here we got like 2 slides. Okay, so this will be like better. We'll just read it once in French. Okay, then we'll go for the English meanings. It's actually a conversation, for example, between Kevin and Frederick. Okay, so bonjour Frédéric, ça va? Frédéric, bonjour Kevin, bien et toi? Kevin, ça va merci, où vas-tu? Frédéric, je vais à la ferme. Kevin, pourquoi à cette heure-ci? Frédéric, je pense qu'il va pleuvoir demain. Kevin, quoi? Tu blagues? Il va pleuvoir en été? Frédéric, non, mais on n'est jamais certain de ton séjour. Kevin, c'est vrai, tu as raison. Tout est possible avec le réchauffement climatique. Frédéric, c'est pour ça que je vais prendre des mesures en avance pour protéger la ferme et les animaux contre la pluie. Kevin, d'accord, je comprends. Si tu as besoin d'aide, appelle-moi. Frédéric, bien sûr, c'est gentil. Merci, au revoir. Kevin, merci, bon courage. So it's actually a conversation between 2 farmers, and one is heading to his farm because he thinks it's going to rain tomorrow and he got to do some preventive measures. He got to take some preventive measures. Okay, the other one is just asking why you're going and so on. Okay, so that's the dialogue here. So we'll go for the English meanings now. Make sure you take notes. Frederick is starting. Okay, so Frederick, bonjour Kevin. Pardon. Okay, so it's actually Kevin who is starting. Excuse me. So Kevin, bonjour Frederick. Ça va? So good day Frederick. You're good? You're fine? Frederick, good day Kevin. Fine, and you? Okay, so good and you, or fine and you? Kevin, ça va, merci. Fine, thank you. Où vas-tu? So where are you going? Où vas-tu? Where are you going? Frederick, je vais à la ferme. So I'm going to the farm. Okay, I'm going to the farm. Kevin, pourquoi à cette heure-ci? So why are you going at this time? Okay, à cette heure-ci, it means at this time. Okay, so maybe it's an odd time not to go to the farm. But Frederick is going. So Kevin is asking, pourquoi à cette heure-ci? why at this time? Frédéric, je pense qu'il va pleuvoir demain. I think it is going to rain tomorrow. I think that it's going to rain tomorrow. Kevin, quoi? Tu blagues? Il va pleuvoir en été? So Kevin is asking. It is actually the same dialogue from the translation. Okay, so what? You're kidding? You're joking? Il va pleuvoir en été. It is going to rain in summer. Frédéric, non, mais on n'est jamais certain de ton séjour. Okay, so the punctuations I'm saying. No, but we are never sure. Okay, we are never certain about the weather these days. No, but we are never certain or we are never sure about the weather these days. Kevin, c'est vrai, tu as raison. Tout est possible avec le réchauffement climatique. C'est vrai, it's true. Okay, so now he agrees, it's true. Tu as raison. You are correct. You are right. Tout est possible avec le réchauffement climatique. So everything is possible with the global warming. Réchauffement climatique, which means the global warming. Everything is possible with the global warming, because of the global warming. Frédéric, c'est pour ça je vais prendre des mesures en avance pour protéger la ferme et les animaux contre la pluie. So, c'est pour ça, that is for what or that is why. Okay, c'est pourquoi or c'est pour ça. Je vais prendre des mesures. So, I'm going to take some measures en avance, in advance, pour protéger la ferme, in order to protect the farm and the animals against the rain. From the rain or against rain. So that is why, okay, so that is why I'm going to take some measures in advance to protect the farm and the animals from the rain. Yeah, so the farm, so you know, so they'll be just checking like if there is no water stagnated, okay, after rain and so on. So voilà. So Kevin, d'accord, je comprends. Okay, I understand. Si tu as besoin d'aide, appelle-moi. If you need any help. If you need any help. Si tu as besoin d'aide. If you need any help, appelle-moi. Call me. Frédéric, bien sûr, c'est gentil. Sure, of course. C'est gentil. It's so kind. It's kind. Okay, so when someone says, if you need help, call me. Okay, so it's really kind of them, right? Okay, so Frederick says, of course, c'est gentil. Of course, it's kind. Thank you. See you again. Okay, so merci, au revoir. So thank you, bye bye. So Kevin is greeting back. Merci, bon courage. So thank you. Okay, so be courageous. Okay, bon courage. It's an expression we use when someone is doing something difficult. Okay, a difficult task when someone is doing. So we say bon courage. Okay, so be courageous. Have good courage. Be brave. Okay? So we'll just repeat it once again. Kevin, bonjour Frédéric, ça va? Frédéric, bonjour Kevin, bien et toi? Kevin, ça va merci. Où vas-tu? Frédéric, je vais à la ferme. Kevin, pourquoi à cette heure-ci? Frédéric, je pense qu'il va pleuvoir demain. Kevin, quoi? Tu blagues? Il va pleuvoir en été? Non, mais on n'est jamais certain de ton séjour. Kevin, c'est vrai, tu as raison. Tout est possible avec le réchauffement climatique. Frédéric, c'est pour ça je vais prendre des mesures en avance pour protéger la ferme et les animaux contre la pluie. Kevin, d'accord, je comprends. Si tu as besoin d'aide, appelle-moi. Frédéric, bien sûr, c'est gentil. Merci, au revoir, Kevin. Merci, bon courage. Okay, so this is actually the dialogue. So now we are heading towards the letter or the email, which is the 12th exercise of lesson 1. Vous venez de vous installer à Londres. Il y pleut souvent. Le temps est toujours incertain. Expliquez à vos parents dans un email le changement de climat imprévisible. Okay, so you just got settled down in London. Okay, so vous venez de vous installer à Londres. It's passé récent. You just got settled in London. Okay, so and it rains often. Okay, il y pleut souvent. It rains often there. Le temps est toujours incertain. Okay, the weather is always uncertain. Okay, so it's not sure. Okay, so often it changes. Explain to your parents in an email. Okay, so about the climatic change. Okay, so unplanned climatic change. So you got to write an email to your parents. Okay, so after coming to London, so you got to write a letter about the climate change there. Okay, so this is actually the format. Okay, so we did this before, hope you remember. So the, a, objet. Okay, so the you can write a name of a person, so your email address, but normally you should not mention your name or anything in an exam. Okay, so just I have given an example, mugundan@mail.com, and to whom you're writing to your parents. Okay, so a parents@mail.com. Objet, le temps à Londres. Okay, so the weather in London. Okay, le temps à Londres, the weather in London. A comes with an accent, so left to right, accent grave. Le temps à Londres. And then, so, chers parents, dear parents. Then you got, so the dots where the body of the letter will be. Okay, the message will be. Then at the last we write B's, and then you don't write any name. Okay, you just give X, Y, Z or something. Okay, so I've just given Dumbo. Okay, so this is actually the format, and this is actually the message. Okay, it's really one small letter. Okay, we got 3 paragraphs, and that too they are small. So you can see chers parents. We'll just read it once. J'espère que vous allez bien. Moi, ça va. Je suis bien arrivé à Londres. Je reste avec mes amis dans un appartement au centre-ville. La ville est magnifique. Il y a beaucoup d'activités à faire, mais il fait mauvais temps. Il pleut plus qu'à Pondichéry. On n'est jamais certain du temps qu'il fait. Je ne pourrai rien prévoir. J'ai trop envie de sortir et découvrir les lieux. Demain, s'il fait beau, on sortira au parc. Sinon, on restera chez nous et regarderons un bon film. Prenez soin de vous. Bis, Dumbo. Oui. Okay, so now we'll go for the meanings. Chers parents, dear parents. J'espère que vous allez bien. I hope that you are fine. Moi, ça va. Me, I'm good. Je suis bien arrivé à Londres. So I reached London well. Okay, so je suis bien arrivé à Londres. Okay, so I reached London. Okay, so in a good condition. Je reste avec mes amis dans un appartement au centre-ville. I'm staying. Je reste, which means I'm staying with my friends in an apartment. Okay, I'm staying with my friends in an apartment or in a flat. Okay, in the city center. Au centre-ville, which means in the city center or in the heart of the city. La ville est magnifique. Okay, we are talking about London. So the city, it's magnificent. La ville est magnifique. The city is magnificent. Il y a beaucoup d'activités à faire, mais il fait mauvais temps. There are a lot of activities to do, There are a lot of activities to do, but the weather is bad. Mais il fait mauvais temps, but the weather is bad. Il pleut plus qu'à Pondichéry. It rains more than in Pondicherry. Il pleut plus qu'à Pondichéry. So we got this line even in the dialogue, in the translation. Il pleut plus qu'à Pondichéry. It rains more than in Pondicherry. On n'est jamais certain du temps qu'il fait. So we are never certain about the weather it is. On n'est jamais certain du temps qu'il fait. So we are never certain about the weather it is. Je ne pourrai rien prévoir. Je ne pourrai rien prévoir. So I could plan nothing. Prévoir, which means to plan. Okay, so I could plan nothing. Rien means nothing. And pourrait, it's actually the verb pouvoir in conditional. I could plan nothing. J'ai trop envie de sortir et découvrir les lieux. J'ai trop envie de sortir. Okay, so I have a wish. Okay, I have a big wish of living, or of going out and to discover, to explore the places. Découvrir, to discover or explore. Les lieux, the places. J'ai trop envie de sortir. Okay, so I have a big wish of going out. Okay. Et découvrir les lieux, and to discover the places. So demain s'il fait beau, so tomorrow if the weather is good, if it's good, tomorrow if it's good, on sortira au parc, we will go, okay, we will go out to the park. Sinon, if not, sinon, which is if not, sinon on restera chez nous, sinon if not we'll stay in our house, et regarderons un bon film. Et nous regarderons, normally, et nous regarderons un bon film, and we will watch a good movie. So tomorrow, if the weather is good, we'll go out to the park. If not, we will stay in our house and we'll watch a good movie. So we are using if condition present, then future. Okay, so s'il fait beau, it's present tense. On sortira, the verb sortir, it's conjugated in future simple. Then the verb rester, again, it's conjugated in future simple. Then regarder, the verb, it's conjugated in future simple. Okay. Prenez soin de vous, take care of you. Prenez soin de vous, take care of you. And then bees, kisses. Okay. So hope it's fine. We'll just repeat once again. Chers parents, j'espère que vous allez bien. Moi, ça va. Je suis bien arrivé à Londres. Je reste avec mes amis dans un appartement au centre-ville. La ville est magnifique. Il y a beaucoup d'activités à faire, mais il fait mauvais temps. Il pleut plus qu'à Pondichéry. On n'est jamais certain du temps qu'il fait. Je ne pourrai rien prévoir. J'ai trop envie de sortir et découvrir les lieux. Demain, s'il fait beau, on sortira au parc, sinon on restera chez nous et regarderons un bon film. Prenez soin de vous. Bees, Dumbo. Okay, so that's it. This is actually the email of lesson 1. And now this is actually the essay of lesson 1. Rédigez des prévisions météo du week-end dans votre région. So write some prévisions météo. It's actually the weather forecast of the weekend. Okay, of the weekend in your region, in your area. So we got some points. You can write it in point wise. Okay, so we got not bad points. If you want, you can omit any 2 points. Okay, so no need of this big. If you'd like, if you can't, okay, you can omit any 2 points. Even then, the words, okay, are good enough. I mean, the word count, it's good enough for an essay. So anyway, we'll read it once. Bonjour, voici les prévisions météo pour ce week-end. Le ciel restera nuageux et les pluies seront fortes. La mer sera agitée. On conseille aux gens de ne pas sortir et d'être prudents. En cas d'urgence, n'oubliez pas de prendre votre imperméable et votre parapluie. S'il continue à pleuvoir jusqu'au lundi, l'État a décidé d'annuler les cours. Il y a une possibilité de coupure de courant, alors soyez prêts avec les bougies et les lampes en batterie. Le gouvernement a pris des mesures pour transporter les gens qui habitent dans des zones de basse altitude. Pensez aussi à garder en stock les aliments nécessaires pour 3 jours. Il y a une alerte rouge dans des régions du sud. Écoutez la radio pour plus d'informations. So this is actually kind of weather forecast you got to say, okay, in your region. Okay, so hopefully we'll be hearing it in television or in radio, right? Okay, so the same way the points that they will be saying in the radio or television, so we have just picked those and we have used to frame a small essay. Okay, so as I told you earlier, if you can write it on your own, you can write it. Okay, if you find some points easy, okay, so somewhere outside, you can use those. Okay, or if not, you can write this even point by point, you can write. So okay, the marks will be awarded. Okay, there won't be any issues. So we'll go for the meanings now. Bonjour, voici les prévisions météo pour ce week-end. So good day, good morning. Here's the weather forecast for this weekend. Le ciel restera nuageux et les pluies seront fortes. Le ciel, which means the sky. The sky will remain cloudy. Okay, nuageux, which means cloudy or dark. Okay, so nuageux means cloudy normally, but we'll say, right, okay, the sky will remain cloudy. The sky will remain dark. Et les pluies seront fortes. And there will be some heavy rain. Okay, les pluies seront fortes, which means the literal meaning, it's actually the rain will be strong. Okay, there will be heavy rain. Okay, so there will be heavy rain. La mer sera agitée. Okay, as soon as there is storm or rain. Okay, so if you check the sea, okay, it will be rough. Okay, so agitated or rough. Okay, la mer sera agitée, which means the sea will be rough. Okay, will be agitated. Okay, the waves will be a bit rough. That's what they say. La mer sera agitée. The sea will be rough. On conseille aux gens de ne pas sortir et d'être prudents. So on conseille, we advise the people, aux gens means the people, de ne pas sortir, do not to go out and to be careful. Okay, we conseille, we advise the people not to go out and to be careful. So we'll repeat once again this thing. So good day, here are the weather forecast for this weekend. So the sky will remain cloudy and there will be heavy rain. The sea will be rough. We advise the people not to go out and to be careful. Here. En cas d'urgence, n'oubliez pas de prendre votre imperméable et votre parapluie. So in case of emergency, don't forget to take your umbrella. Okay, so n'oubliez pas, which means don't forget. Okay, so to take your raincoat. Okay, so imperméable means raincoat, et votre parapluie, and your umbrella. So in case of emergency, you want to go out to buy milk, okay, so vegetables and so on. So don't forget to take your raincoat and your umbrella. Okay, there is a lot of chance of raining. S'il continue à pleuvoir jusqu'au lundi. S'il continue à pleuvoir jusqu'au lundi. If it continues to rain till Monday. Okay, after Saturday, Sunday, if it continues to rain till Monday, l'État a décidé d'annuler les cours. Okay, so the government has decided to cancel the classes, to close the schools. Okay, so if it continues to rain till Monday, so the government has decided to cancel the classes, it means to close the schools. But now it's not the case. Okay, you are in holidays since 5 years, and when we were students, that used to be the case. We'll be waiting in front of the television so that they announce it's a holiday. So voilà, s'il continue à pleuvoir, if it continues to rain till Monday, so the government has decided to cancel the classes, annuler to cancel. Oui. Il y a une possibilité de coupure de courant, alors soyez prêts avec les bougies et les lampes en batterie. Even this is a common thing. If it rains so hard, there is a possibility of current cut. Okay, so there is a possibility of current cut. So alors soyez prêts, which means so get ready, so be ready with some candles. Okay, so if in case at night time there is a power cut, so you got no other choice other than the candles or the lamp. Okay, so the battery lamps. So il y a une possibilité de coupure de courant, there is a possibility of current cut. Alors soyez prêts, so be ready avec les bougies et les lampes en batterie. So be ready with the candles and the battery lamps. And the last slide. Le gouvernement a pris des mesures pour transporter les gens qui habitent dans des zones de basse altitude. So the government has taken measures. Okay, the government has taken measures to transport the people. Okay, to move the people qui habitent dans des zones de basse altitude, who are living. Okay, who are living in basse altitude. It means low altitude areas. Okay, so which means below the sea level. It's a bit risky during tsunami and during the flood times. Okay, they get a lot affected. Okay, so nowadays actually the government they are planned well and early, so which means like before the rain starts, okay, they used to move the people who live in some low altitude areas. Right? So the government has taken measures to move the people who live in the low altitude areas. Pensez aussi à garder en stock les aliments nécessaires pour 3 jours. So pensez aussi à garder en stock. So think also think about having a stock. Okay, keeping a stock of food materials. Okay, of food, right? Necessary food things for 3 days. Okay, for the upcoming 3 days, try to keep a stock. Okay, of food elements, necessary food things for the next 3 days. Okay, maybe there won't be shops and so on, so it's better to get the rice, vegetables and all the grocery things, okay, for the next 3-4 days. Okay, so not the Lay's packet, not the snacks. Okay, even those are, but the essential things, okay, those are really necessary. You got to keep a stock. Il y a une alerte rouge dans des régions du sud. Il y a une alerte rouge dans des régions du sud. So there is a red alert. There is a red alert in the southern region. Okay, there is a red alert in the southern region. So as you know, if there is heavy rain, okay, if it rains hard, and there will be a red alert. Okay, red alert. There will be some serious damages. Okay, there may happen some serious damages. So you got to be careful. That's what the red alert means. Okay? Écoutez la radio pour plus d'informations. Okay, just to mention. Okay, écoutez la radio pour plus d'informations. Listen to the radio for more informations. Oui, voilà. So that's it for today. Hope you're copying it. Hope you copied it. So write it with your first lesson. Okay, write it next to the exercises or the exercises of the first lesson, so that it will be in order. So that's it for today, guys. See you in the next class. Bye bye, take care.